A non-profit wants to make the Political Party Funding Act even more rigorous as the teething issues begin to show. Newzroom Afrika's Erin has the details.
My Vote Counts is arguing for far more transparency on who's bankrolling politicians. This 2 years after the President signed the Political Party Funding Act into effect. On Tuesday, MVC filed an application tackling the Act in terms of perceived weaknesses. It argues the law doesn't go far enough in terms of exposing private donations to politicians.
There are currently no provisions that speaks to donations coming from donors who are related. And we've seen this in the past disclosures where various members of the Oppenheimer family have made donations in their capacity, but from the Oppenheimer family, as well as there were many companies that are linked to businessman Patrice Motsepe.
The application has prompted support from a fellow civil society organization.
So we want to see better protocols and mechanisms in place to make sure the amounts that are being disclosed are accurate and that the public has access to it. Look, in all honesty, we don't want to go to court every time we want to get information, right? We just know for a fact that where money is involved, it influences decision making. And no more so this is true than in politics.
Among gripes in the MVC's papers, only donations of 100,000 rand or more must be disclosed. And private pledges of up to 15 million rand are allowed, which it deems excessive.
In order to make an informed vote, in order to strengthen transparency and accountability, and we need to ensure that we have proper laws around private funding that speaks to this, and that doesn't cloud private funding because this does breed corruption.
The President, Ministers of Home Affairs and Justice, Electoral Commission and represented political parties such as the ANC, DA and EFF are respondents. Hours after the non-profit filed its papers, the IEC released its first political funding report. Commissioners admit challenges in implementing the current law.
The veil of secrecy on party funding is beginning to be removed, but a lot more work still needs to be done. This is the first time we have walked this journey. And we are reporting as we do for the first time. We are clearly highlighting issues that we have had to contend with.
South Africa has made gains on political funding disclosure since 2021, but compliance with the existing rules is an ongoing challenge. So is consequence management for political parties that do not comply. If MVC's bid succeeds, there will be further red tape around political parties. That puts responsibility on them and the IEC to inform the voting public. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Erin in the Western Cape High Court.